Mojo, what have they done to you? Pray for Mojo.
Phenomenal.
You can get it chopping. You can get it mopping. You can get it reading the phone. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer. And the best cold beer is Vic. A long cold Vic.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
So hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the centre. Or that whole delicious golden gay time taste.
Hard to have a gay time on your own.
Street's Golden Gay Time. Now available in...
I'm Danny, and I'm here to call out all you crack pack bitches. You think I don't see you there? I'm the OG of this shit. But you come after the king, you better come correct. I'm Danny, motherfucker. Who are you? Crack pack. You smoke crack. You better watch your back.
I am a maverick. I am a savage. I am a legend. I am a madman. You never know what I'm going to do next. I am a mad lad.
And here we are back again. Welcome everybody to the show. How you going out there? How you going out there in internet land, all you mad lads, mad whams, bogans, bush pigs even. Bogans and bush pigs together at last. Mad lad sticker, please, asked Angela Curry. Unfortunately, the old members, I think we need a few more to unlock any new ones. Maybe I can swap one out. I think that's probably necessary. It's always good to refresh things, keep things fresh and pumping. How the bloody hell are you all tonight? I hope you're doing well. As normal, as ever, we've got lots to talk about. A few surprises to show off, a few cool things. We will have Kate, and I do believe Red Gaze as well. Speaking of that, talk about you can't have a gaze time on your own. You can't have Kate without Red Gaze. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be checking out Bonds, the Cursed Child, and just having a general fun time, hopefully. I mean, assuredly, absolutely. To get it all kicked off, though, here's a man by the name of David G, who's been first 10 times this year. Now, this man underneath him, Jeremy Burtz, he had the record. He held the record for the most consecutives. And he still does, by the way. And he holds the record for the most firsts. He is our current first Reggie winner. But this man here has, for the first time ever, rolled into double digits. I'm going to move this over here. And there he is. David G, congratulations. 10 firsts this year. Unlike what Paul Ogg tells you, or maybe Snarkticon, it is quite an achievement. And I thank you for your service. Thank you for your promptness, even though I can't really always uphold the same level. But I want to give a big thank you to David. All right, hello. We said hello to Jeremy Burtz, Felix Huss, the Link Master. He's bemoaning that he can't get in here as quick as these guys. Yeah, these guys are the pros. Bretsky the Great is here. Who else is here? There's Snarkticon. Louis Fillet, Atheline's here. Eric Grant, Paul Ogg. Some people need to get a life. Just let them be what they want. Let them live their best life, Paul. That's what they want to do. They want to be first on my show. Let's not hold it against them. Let's encourage them, celebrate them. Let's be inclusive and diverse of all different kinds of arrival times. Hostman is here. Thankfully, the orange Modoc it's not orange Modoc. Oh yeah, Trump Modoc. Why aren't comics selling as much as manga? What's going on? Just show them Trump Modoc. Who else we got here? Alex is here. Modoc did nothing wrong. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. I'm probably not going to see it for a while either. But I'm going to ask you guys about it. Nicholas Gears here. Who else is here? Did I say Alex already? Am I that forgetful? Our new mod, Alex, in the chat, posting links. Great to see. Who else? Stephen Rockwood. Why does that look like Mark Ruffalo? Modoc does? We'll check it out. He looks like a lot of people, but it's pretty funny either way. There's Nerium, which reminds me. All right, 5 minutes in, I should probably send them the link. Let me get this party started. It's probably a good idea. Time's a wasting. All right, there's the link to Kate. I'm going to send one to Red as well. I think I saw Red in the chat too. The links are out and back we go. Now, I don't think we get Mo tonight, do we? Everyone pull one out for Mo. Mo can't make it at 9 p.m. on Thursday nights. But Bancroft, did Mama Susan finally get to you? Why? She's gone, isn't she? What have I done now? We got 60 lovely people, beautiful people here in the chat tonight. Please do give the stream a like, share it out, tweet it out. Do whatever it is you do to spread the love, spread the message. We are, of course, as always, simulcast on Rumble. If you see the link up there in the chat, which I will remove shortly, 395 followers. Yeah, they're called followers over on Rumble. The Iron, they're on Enforcer is in the chat over on Rumble, who I've never met before because I don't know how to say his name. He says hi. I say hi back to you. That's what you get on Rumble. It's like VIP chat access until I forget to look over there, and then it isn't. We are going to have to move on with the show. I apologize to everyone I can't say hello to, but there's just so many people. Are we promoting Ricochet tonight? I don't think so. I don't know what that is. No, we're going to be promoting some werewolves tonight by some lovely friends of mine. Let's bring them on right now. Nerium and Red Gaze. Wake up, Nerium.
What's up?
How does it say that you're muted, but then you're speaking? How weird.
It's a company secret.
Oh, okay. What time is it over there where you are?
Actually, 3 something past 3 a.m.
Thank you very much for dragging yourself out of bed. I hope you don't have work tomorrow.
No, not this
to
time.
come on the show tonight. Everybody, Nerium has a new book. It's her new book for Bonds. So she had the first Bonds book. Now we've got Bonds, The Cursed Child. I see there's Felix dropping the link in the chat. Actually, I should probably do the same. Let's get rid of
Felix.
Hail Felix us. Let's get rid of Rumble chat. I mean, stay Rumblers. I'm just saying up in the chat on YouTube and pin that message. All right, excellent. Okay. And Red.
What's up? How you doing? I was making you wait for it.
The dulcet tones of Red Gaze, the dragon. Does that dragon actually talk when you talk?
It doesn't. No. We're working on stuff. We'll see what happens. Right now, it just moves around and has buck teeth.
You just gotta time your words to whenever it opens its mouth.
I'll do my best.
Postman says back Bonds 2 yesterday. What was that, Kate?
That we're actually planning to make it a VTuber.
Yes, indeed.
The JTuber is what I'm going with.
Oh, really? Let me just quickly share this. We are going to get into this shortly. Bonds, The Cursed Child. There it is. For everyone to see. Already funded. 245% funded. If you do a VAG...
Exactly.
If you do back, put your backer number in the chat so we can give you a big shout out. What we like to do these days, I mean, it's been a while, Kate. and
Yeah,
Red.
I know.
I haven't seen you guys in so long.
It has. I tuned in one time and heard you claiming me lost. I'm like, what is this?
Yes,
Oh,
yeah, I did. I
Thought a
said, "Where's
vacation
Red?
Bancroft.
Where's Red?" Dark Gift said, "Is Red's voice super deep, or is it me? It's just in comparison to mine. It's like
Super deep and super silky.
yes, the dulcet tones, as I like to say." David G for 5 near, and please allow me to be the first to apologize for our Shane's odd behavior yesterday. What happened yesterday?
But I don't know. See, here's the thing. I don't know when Shane's behavior isn't odd.
It's just par for the course.
I really don't know, because yesterday I was at Mandy's and Shane shows, and I'm just used to Shane being a weirdo, right? Not in a bad way, not in a bad way. But I just don't know. It just felt like a usual stream with him. And I don't think anything can ever beat that very first stream where he asked whether Bonds is like for mature audience, while my character was like 15.
Alex says, "Oh, she's good to used to Shane already." I know a lot of you guys might not know Kate. Kate's been around for a long time now. I mean, I presume you've just been sort of laying low because you've been working on this book, so we haven't seen you as much around. But I mean, you've been around for a long time now, so.
Yeah, I just keep saying to everybody, I have a day job, like I haven't got to the point yet where my comic book is the only source of income in the family, so I have a day job, and after that I come home and draw, so sometimes it's very exhausting.
And the time
I
zone's
feel you.
funky too.
I hear you, absolutely. Camel Moon, wow. The rare super chat from the moon himself. Camel Knights is coming back this Sunday. Get ready for the worst show in CG. Hail, excellent. It is coming back. That'll be very fun. We've got the all new lineup. It's a great show. Do make sure you are subscribed to Camel Moon. And thank you, Camel, for that super chat. Chris Graves says the art on this book looks amazing. It does indeed. We will get into this. But there's something of vital importance I have to share with you all currently. And it's probably a little early for Kate to share in all this. But it's just been, I don't know, it's been so long since you've had Kate on the show that I just wanted to share a stubby with my friend Kate and have a drink. So let's do it.
You can get it dipping. You can get it chipping. You can get it having a row. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer. And the best cold beer is Vic. Victoria Bitter.
A big, cold, long beer.
I was just thinking about it today. Like, he's definitely gonna bring something to his show, and I didn't have anything. I only hear him like a lemon
That's
water,
a real beer. That's a long, tall beer right there. Look at me open it up.
You say.
That's like, yeah.
Dear Chad, I'd like to point out that this man gets offended that I call him Stubby.
What? Why would you call me Stubby? What? I don't
That's
understand.
the reason right there.
That's the reason right there. You call this a tall.
Is it weird that Victoria Bitter make a beer this size?
I don't know. It actually looks like medicine.
It kind of does. It's just very satisfying to put this picture
I
now.
don't even know what this size is. It's they
Stubby
try and
size.
it is stubby size. I can't even. It's 250 mil. Does anyone know what that is? Kate would know what that is. I don't know if the Americans would know what 250 mil.
Oh my god, that's like a small cup of coffee.
It's a little one. It's a
totally.
It's like the opposite of a 40 ouncer. I haven't had a VB for ages. Before we get started, I just want to tell everyone that the books are in. They're here. Fulfillment starts tomorrow. So I've got a whole bunch of these books in my living room.
So Mel's got a ton of work to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, she does. She really does.
But
I've already transferred. Well, no, she has to do that too. I've transferred the the label printing machine, so I no longer have to print labels either. Out into the living room. So yeah, she'll be onto that. We've also got, I didn't have anything like clean to put these on, so I've just put them on an old Derwent box because it's metal. These are the magnets. Hang on, let me go full screen if I can.
Are you kidding me? I actually did put a stubby bottle there.
There you go. Magnets.
Yeah.
So these aren't available because I had to get them manufactured. They've still got, you can see that line on it. That's got a plastic covering on it. They're gonna have to all come off before we send these out. But yeah, everyone's getting this, I think, but you had to buy the rest. So if you didn't,
I'm missing one.
Sucks to be you.
I
still have some left over.
What's that? The famous bankrupt hand.
Oh, that's around.
And I'm missing the Bankruptian gradient.
Hold on a sec. I got one right here for you. There we go. There it is.
Okay.
Ginger root. But that's not available on this campaign. That's old stuff. On to the new now. All right, let's take me off solo mode.
I do have to say, Michael, sorry that I'm interrupting you, but I do have to say that you were kind of inspiration why I picked up pace while working on Bonds. Because I saw you posting your updates and everything, and I was watching your streams while I was working, and I was like, mother, I need to start working.
Oh, I'm amazingly slow too. So, and it's just some days I'll get a day off, and my colleagues are like, "What are you going to do? You're going to go to the beach? You can do it." I'm like, I'm just thinking, imagine how much time I have to draw. This is going to be crazy. I'm going to get like a whole page done. It's going to be great. So yeah, it's a different kind of mindset when you're making comics. But well, that's good that someone was getting some kind of inspiration from me. I never really hear that very often, so I'm honored and I'm thankful. Now, before we do, speaking of inspiration, actually, how can I segue this? Let's just bring it up. We're gonna go old school Red Gaze show. We're going to look at funny stuff for a little bit, and then we're going to sell some comics. How about that? I think that's probably a good idea. I want to show you guys this. I don't know about you guys. I'm like completely checked out.
Is that real?
It's real. Hold on. I'm completely checked out of the MCU at this point. So I wasn't even aware that MODOK was in this guy here was in the Ant-Man movie. But apparently he is. He doesn't look like that. He looks like this. This is real. This is happening on Twitter right now. Brian says, what an abortion. Is it just me? Just me? Or is the like quality of the visual effects on the MCU just taking an absolute nosedive?
Can you use the word quality while this is on the screen? Is that legal?
I know he's supposed to be like he's supposed to look weird. He's supposed to be kind of tongue-in-cheek, like goofy, this character. But come on.
He's not supposed to look like your uncle just walked into your bedroom at like 2 a.m.
I know. Everyone's saying not my MODOK.
Oh.
Is that Brian Stelter? Is that Joe Rogan? It could be Marlon Brandon.
I'm going to be honest. I never cared about MODOK one way or the other, but
no.
This is wow. I know I feel.
No,
bad
I didn't care either. But I'm just like, what's going on? I want to play you guys. Actually, they have a video, right? And I mean, I didn't think it was real, but apparently it is real. This is someone's, I guess they've cam recorded a scene, and this is not a joke. This is real. Hold on, it's not gonna come on. Let it play. Do you have to refresh? All right, here we go. I mean, it's super low quality, but
wow.
This is Power Rangers special effects that top this.
This is Power Rangers. What is happening? This is how they kick off Phase 5. We already saw yesterday. We checked out barrel-bodied. Looks like Will Ferrell, Nebula, and now.
Oh yeah, that was bad enough.
What's going on over there? When everyone has no expectations and you still disappoint, says Raiden. I know, right? Like, guys, I don't care already. I don't know how you did it. Endgame, I was on such a high for these Marvel movies. I was like, I can't believe they actually, strung together 30 odd movies into one continuous story that actually made sense. I was like, that's pretty impressive.
Well, the made sense part is that ship is long sailed.
Now we're here. So I don't know. That's MODOK. So look forward to that. If anyone's going to go see Ant-Man, I'm probably not. I expected trash, says Alex, but this is flaming trash. I don't know. People are saying it's fun. All right, whatever. I haven't seen the movie. Lawnmower Man quality.
Talk.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
So I understand there's some commie talk in this one, but I don't.
Oh
know.
really?
I haven't seen it. I'm not going to see it, especially now. Good Lord.
I'm not really.
Is this character supposed to be creepy?
Yes. So he's supposed to. I mean, yeah, he's definitely supposed to be creepy. He's supposed to look weird, a bit of a joke. There's some of these characters that don't really translate well out of the comics.
Like in this picture, it looks like somebody tried to unsuccessfully shrink the Hulk.
Yeah, it's all kinds of funny, and they there was this. I never saw this one either. I heard the movie was pretty trashy. The Doctor Strange was one of my favorite movies from the whole MCU, the original.
Yeah.
And then I didn't even see the second one because I'm like, I just don't really care. And look, I don't know how you make an eye in the middle of a forehead look good, but this isn't it. And I don't know what's going on over there. It's like, I actually heard, I think it was Flash or Clownfish or someone was saying that they're having trouble hiring the best people to work for Marvel just because apparently it's like bad working conditions or something. They're always changing things. It's like super tight deadlines. So yeah, maybe that's what's going on. But
they don't pay them what they're worth anyway.
Probably. It wasn't that bad, says Jeremy. It wasn't great though. Well, there you go. I'll watch it eventually one day when there's literally nothing else on. Yeah, but that's what's going on in the mainstream right now. So get them on board with that. Speaking of what else is going on in the mainstream, did you guys see who was it? Who's the OG Batman dude from '89 Batman? Michael Keaton.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys see that? Are you interested in that at all? I'm not.
No.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what do you think of his costume? I think it's a bit. I don't know.
That's pretty. Really... That's pretty edgy. I mean,
it's a bit out there for me. Is that like Tim Burton influence?
It actually looks like somebody closed him in a very tight latex and he farted into it.
Well, that's what happens.
Yeah. This is how he gets in because he's supposed to let the air out and then it sucks to his body. But he I don't know, maybe he didn't do it one time. It's like, you know what? I think this is a pretty good look. I know this is like some dude actually went to an award dressed like this, and then someone thought, you know what? That's meme magic right there. Batman in a bottle.
This look would work for The Crow too, I think.
Yeah. No one nowhere wants a standalone Batman movie like this in this costume, or you mean with what's his face, Keaton? I don't know. Keaton didn't look. I watched that Flash trailer. I have zero interest in DC movies anymore. Actually, I never really did, but I don't know. He looked kind of like he was like, I'm getting paid a shit ton of money to be here, but I don't care.
Michael. Maybe we should put some kind of like artistic touch on it because it actually looks like after some upgrade, it can actually look like a good glider suit.
A glider suit?
Yep.
Yeah, you could do that. Or floaties. Activate bat floaties.
Or that, yeah. Underwater Batman.
Look,
Yeah,
I'm down. Anything they can do to revitalize. I said I'm not really into the DC. I'm not really into the Marvel movies anymore because they look like shite, and I'm not interested in the DC movies anymore because they look depressing. So I don't know what they're gonna do.
Stubby, it's either or. You can have both.
Yeah,
you can either have shit or depression. Take your pick.
I know, right? I guess it's the sign of the times. All right, moving on from this, I'm going to take a little bit of a turn here because we've got Nerium on, and yesterday it was ladies' night, which is we had Ali on, and I was grilling her on all sort of things. I was showing her like, oh look, here's Nebula with a new bod, with a new hot dad bod. What do you think of this? Well, now I know, Kate, you are a teacher, correct?
Not anymore.
Well, you were a teacher. All right. Let me do my segue. All
right. Fine.
Fine. God. Okay. But you are a woman. I've got that right.
Yes.
No.
Probably.
No. No longer. You are now.
Oh, last time I checked.
No. You're an egg producer.
Excuse me. Do I look like a chicken?
I guess. Do you live in a coop? And how many do you produce year? Because that is important when selecting chickens. I know from experience. Yanzi shared this, and I thought I'm having a learned female on tonight, and I want to ask her what she thinks about replacing female with the word egg producing, and also fitness. Because woke scientists think these are harmful phrases, harmful terminologies.
Harmful.
This is the world we live in.
What is harmful about fitness? What is harmful about your body being able to function properly?
I don't know. You tell me.
Without getting an effing stroke after climbing few stairs.
Doesn't all this now? I got a ton of views on some Hogwarts Legacy shorts. So my notifications is just a sea of people arguing over how harmful J.K. Rowling is. Because as far as I can tell, she said, if there's no sex, then there's no same-sex attraction. I think that's what they're upset about. But here they're like, the scientists have woke scientists. They're in the woke team, have called for male and female to be replaced as part of a crackdown on harmful terminology. Instead, Red, we're sperm producers.
Oh, sweet.
Sperm producing and egg producing. When a sperm producer and an egg producer love each other very much, they get together and they make a little XYXX individual.
They create spawn that may or may not be gendered or
why
fluid.
are you doing this to me?
What's up, my spermies? Says Mortal V. Kumas and ovulators. Now that would fit better. We're just inseminators now. I got a super chat here from Hostman. Don't watch Multiverse of Madness. The only good thing about it was Mauler's video. Well, I'll check that out then. Yeah, I watched Rings of Power, and then I only found out much later that there's a guy doing deep fake voiceover things that's hilarious, 100 times better than Rings of Power. So that's what I'm going to be doing from now on. If there's a bad show out there that I have slight interest in, I'm just going to watch that guy's YouTube channel, and it's much better than watching the actual thing. And plus I get to support a content creator. Thank you for the super chat there, Hostman. Yeah, so here, this is where we are. This is progress. We're all progressing towards hell on earth. And yeah. I mean, she definitely looks like a scientist. She's got a white coat on.
I'd like to think that it came as a response to the whole woke culture, that it's kind of a defense for them to prevent the lawsuits and everything. But at this point, I'm almost afraid.
Well, the lawsuits would be coming from them.
Level. What was that, Red?
I said the lawsuits would be coming from them anyway.
Yeah.
You remember, does everybody remember when we were sitting at the very top of this slippery slope and told there is no such thing as a slippery slope? And then we got greased and
Oh, man.
took that ride.
Yeah, we used to get that
We're
was the
still on
thing.
it.
Like we used to have real like hardcore, like real very conservative Christians like railing in our parliament. Like if we allow this, we're gonna have
Listen,
freaking
give me them
we're gonna
any
have-
day at this point.
we're gonna have drag queens with dildos reading storybooks to children in classrooms, and everyone's like, "You are crazy," and here we are.
You're nuts. Yeah, never happened. You're insane.
And
Mhm.
lo and behold, I mean, it didn't take
Last
long.
week
So
was that telling me what to do and what to say is supposed to be like harmful too. So,
speaking of crazies in Australia, now this is the last thing I want to do before we jump into some comic book stuff. I just want to show you guys because help. Help. This is my country. Actually, no, I gotta put this in Google, unfortunately. Otherwise you won't be able to hear the audio. To you Americans out there, this is gonna terrify you. Like to me, I'm like here and there. I mean, I'm a lot more liberty leaning than 99% of Australians, but this is what's going on in Perth, I think, in Australia. Tell me if you can. Whoa, hang on. Did I share the right thing? No, I didn't. God damn it. Chrome tab. Why can't they make anything easy anymore? All right, this is it. I swear. Here we go.
Just a couch at a place in the suburbs.
This is pretty awesome.
No, not by a long shot.
Oh, wow.
The police reaction. Seeing the secret entrance revealed to a gun lover's treasure trove. Officers finding a range of weapons at the property.
Yeah.
Guns, shotguns, more than 1,000 rounds of ammunition, plus a workbench equipped to modify firearms. Even an underground shooting range.
Are you impressed?
Hell yeah.
I mean, listen to the tone in this guy's voice. Like they've just found an underground murder chamber.
Yeah, like body parts hanging from hooks.
Yeah. Like, how do you not read this saying the couch lifts up? You go and there's a guns and there's a shooting range. It even has a retractable thing.
I would create that meat hook room if I could get my hands on a shooting range in my home.
Complete with pulley system to set the target.
A bunker, an underground shooting range, an arsenal of high-powered firearms right in suburban Perth. It's just incredible.
The stash also included a 50 caliber rifle with ammo, a weapon designed to penetrate armored vehicles. Even built.
He's an enthusiast, all right? Can't a man have a hobby in 2023?
We didn't disturb anybody. Like nobody even knew about the whole place until accidentally, I don't know what happened, and they found out.
Everyone is agreed. It's rad. It's
He's a
incredible.
genius.
Oh, the humanity. Now that's a bogan. Yeah, wait till you see him. He is a true blue dinky die Aussie. Amanda B is impressed. I don't know how you couldn't be. Seriously, the police here, they're pretending to be annoyed, but they've got to be impressed. This is serious.
Buildings.
We also found a suppressors, which is like a silencer. That's illegal. Body armor, illegal. Unsecured ammunition and unlicensed ammunition, illegal.
Across Australia.
Body armor is illegal in Australia.
Of course it is. You can't defend yourself in any way, shape, or form, son.
Oi!
I have a question.
Do you have a license for that armor? Like, how are you going to hurt someone with armor?
When are your police going to remove the patches on the arms and just go full on armband at this point?
They did. During
Oh, they
lockdown,
did?
they changed their uniforms from their normal, it's sort of like a sky blue. They have a little kind of schoolboy cap they normally wear. They're very friendly and inclusive. And during lockdown, they put on like full on, like, you know, those hats. They're sort of like, you see them in every movie where it's, if you're a fascist police, you wear these hats with a flat little brim with a square thing like that. They changed it to all black with red writing. And it was like COVID response unit. And they went around beating people up. on the street. It was V for Vendetta, for real, here in Victoria, in my state, for 2 years. It was crazy. This is while they were building camps too. Anyway, let's continue. They found a,
we don't want them
stash
breaking
of
your door
illegal
down.
body armors.
It's the fear of police that guns like these can and do end up in criminal hands.
My heart sinks every time I see a firearms burglary where more than 10, sometimes 20 and 30 firearms are being taken from a house.
They were hidden under the guy's secret couch. I mean, no one is finding that.
Michael, the couch wasn't secret.
So someone was watching a TV show one day and it just started lifting up.
I am curious how they discovered this couch.
I know.
Maybe he probably showed it to the wrong person.
He must have been no, with a cache that big and all that custom work. I reckon he was ratted out by like one of the someone who made it. I don't know, but like they're literally taking the guns out of the safe place where they were.
Right.
And anyway.
The bunker builder, there in the orange shirt, former professional fighter David Iceman Letizia, pleading guilty to several firearms charges. He was fined just over $3,000 with the weapons destroyed. He's also been charged with building it without council approval. Paul Caddock.
Oh, what a scumbag.
This country.
I'd like to fill a form for a secret bunker that I'd like to build under my house. Can I have a stamp, please?
Yeah, I need a permit.
Do you have a license for that secret bunker? Oh, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it. All right, it's 36 minutes in. We got 105 people watching here on YouTube. Thank you very much. You got a couple watching on Rumble. I appreciate the Rumble gang hashtag. I see you over there, Louis. Please do share it out. Now, before we jump into bonds, I just want to share this out because I talked about it the other day. And I don't know if anyone else is or enough people are, but I want to share it just quickly. It is this book here by As Cactus Comics, who is launching on this channel, believe it or not. Actually, I got to put this on the CG calendar in a couple of days, the day after Lost Pages. Now you're like, I haven't heard of this book. No one has. I know he didn't want to promote it. Kate has. I know some of you have. And I've got that here. So here's a cool piece of art by Kanan White with Kyle Ritter colors. That's a cover, I believe. Here is a piece by Jimmy Reyes. And again, if you're into Bonds and werewolves, you're probably into this too. So there you go. A Jimmy Reyes piece there. Again, this is why I agreed to launch this guy's book, because he's been around forever. He's been in CG forever. He has his own way of doing things, though. And he's like, I don't want to do a mailing list. I don't want to tell anyone about it. It's like, all right, well, we'll see how we go. But the art looks amazing. Here's a piece by Rob Willis. I don't know who's Stefani Renee colored it. See what I'm saying? There's like lots of great pieces. We're going to find out about the book, I guess, in a couple of days. Here's a piece by Oliver Saavedra. Oh, he follows me and I follow him back, but I don't know how to pronounce his name. Either way, freaking amazing art. I don't know what that is. Is it a print? Is it a cover? I don't know. It all looks great. There's nothing you can sign up to. I just want to let you guys know about it. Okay. Apparently Rod friggin' Looper is doing the interiors. So, I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is why I agreed to help launch this book. It is called, if I've got it here, I can't remember what it's called. Do you remember what it's called? It's I Vengeance or something. Kate, here's a piece you did for it.
Yep.
There we go.
I actually did.
You're like, I can draw werewolves.
No, he actually reached out to me because of Bond 1. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, he was like, I like the way you draw them dogs and them ladies. I like the abs on the ladies. And you were like, I can do that. I can do that. So yeah, if you like Kate and you like this sort of story, you're probably going to like this. I think we're going to find out about it in a couple of days. But before all of that, there's something else much more important we all need to learn about. And that's this right here.
And that's a whoop whoop.
You won't believe it, Kate. I finished my stubby.
Yeah, actually,
I got through it.
Seriously, it's like a.
You're surprised I didn't finish it earlier.
Yeah. Remember the bottle
Anyway.
that I was showing you during our lunch stream?
I remember it. Yeah, it was a long one. Yeah.
That was I think about 3 times the amount of what you just drank.
Probably more. Look, I got to work later. This is my lunch break, so
Okay.
we're getting back into it. Bro Wolves says feel like Huss. Bonds. I'm assuming you did that trailer there, Red.
Correct. Yes.
Correct. from way back. Bonds, the Cursed Child. It's a pity that Mo isn't here because Mo was a fan of the first book. I read a bit of it. I don't know if I read the whole thing. I can't remember how much, but I did read.
Is Mo sick? I didn't think he missed a Bancroft show.
No, I changed time. It used to be on 11 p.m. and then I changed time, and he said, "Well, that's fine, but I can't make it Thursday nights." And I was like, "Well, then I'll add Wednesday night," and everyone was happy in the world. Except it is I don't know, it's less of a show without Mo in the chat. I did make him super moderator, the Uber wrench, yesterday, so that was good. But Bonds, the Cursed Child. Now, where did we leave off in the last story, and what is this book?
Well, the last story leaves us at a point where there was some kind of like danger announced in the pack, and that's why the kids are going to the training grounds. Lena and Jesse with Rick, and they're gonna be allowed to train to get stronger, to be able to defend themselves, and so on. But they train in secrecy, and they train very secluded from the rest of the pack in this abandoned barn. But at some point, she's allowed to come and see the rest of the training grounds, where she will see this one strange wolf that's gonna hit her very differently. And there are some rumors coming around this wolf that he's just a weirdo. He can either destroy the pack, or he can like bring it up, and so the pack can become very strong. And she's trying to like reach out to this wolf to know more, to no avail. It's just very difficult for her. And we pretty much follow how this encounter between her and the new member of the pack. And there's going to be a training montage, as you can see. A couple of them. We'll see the young wolves training. We will see Lena training, getting better and stronger. And towards the end, it's actually going to get like full wolf action. It's going to get dark.
For those who aren't aware, I'll look at gotta have a montage. Gotta have a montage. For those who aren't aware, so in this story, so Lena's she's an egg producer.
Oh, come on.
So egg producers are not they're not seen as cool and tough as the sperm producers in the werewolf community. That's sort of the basic premise of it, isn't it? Yeah. So so she has to work extra hard to prove herself in this clan. So it's one of those wolf pack stories. It's all about coming up in the pack and all that sort of stuff. It's really fun read. You can see it's then what do we call it? Sort of like a bit more manga inspired in the art style. Speaking of which, I apologize, I missed a super chat earlier. My bad. Lumbasi for 5. Hail wolf artist with the wink there. Thank you, Lumbasi. I think that's to Kate, not me. Although I did draw a wolf once, and I was one and done. I was like, I had enough of that. Examinators assemble. Says not. Yeah, I say manga. All right, that's how I do it. That's how I do it. But yeah, all right. Anything else you can tell us a little bit about? Look at this training sesh.
Yep.
Do they do anything else except train to be wolves?
Working their ass off.
How come they don't train as wolves though? Like, does that affect you? Does your fitness, your physical fitness in your human form affect your wolf form?
There actually is a reason. First of all, you need to get strong as a human to keep up with your wolf. And second of all, Lena does have a wolf, Jessie not yet.
What's that, sorry?
That first you need to get fit as a human to keep up with your wolf. And second of all, Lena does have her wolf, so she can already transform, but Jessie doesn't know how to do it yet.
Oh, I see. So you got to kind of like earn it. Is that an age thing, or is it is it like a I don't know, you got to kind of let the wolf out in some way?
At some point at around the age of 10, 11, so basically it's already Jessie's age, but he's a little bit of a late bloomer. You basically just transform, and the first transformation is very painful. Maybe that's one of the things that Jessie is secretly being afraid of, so that's why he's a late bloomer. But it comes naturally. It just happens.
Is it like is it a family thing? It's been a while since I actually read this. It's like, a while back here. Is it a family thing? Is it sort of like, oh, they haven't changed yet? Or can it just be sort of random in the community?
It can be very random. It actually depends on the individual and on the personality.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. It's a puberty thing. Like some people,
Who's this here? Who are we looking at?
Well, Lena is the only black wolf in the book so far.
Like the black sheep.
Yes.
And from what I recall, there's like some tension, a lot of tension between, from what I remember, between her and the existing sort of pack hierarchy. That's sort of a big part of the story, isn't it?
Yes, she's gonna try to. Well, her ultimate goal is not to leave the pack, and for that, she either you can either not have a mate, so you can stay in your pack. But she wants to go even higher because she saw her parents being murdered first-handed. So she wants to become the strongest so she can protect them, actually.
Ah, I see. And how have you gone with actually making this book? You mentioned earlier, you've got the day job and everything. How's it all come along? How far along is the book? Where are we looking at? How long is it?
The book is done. The book is finished.
The book is done.
Yeah, the book is done. What I need to do is a letter, some pages, and it's going to be completely done. Also, there is a supplemental story about this cursed wolf character that is written by Red Gaze. It's going to be extra 22 pages. It's called Exiled. It's also
Tell us a bit. What's your story about, Red?
It's kind of an origin story for one of the new characters that's being introduced in The Cursed Child. A little bit of I don't know if you call it a prequel or whatever, but that story happens just prior to the story in The Cursed Child occurring. Just a little bit of a background. I don't know. I'm not
flesh out the world a bit.
I'm not selling this correctly. Yeah, flesh out the world a bit and give you a view of outside of Lena's pack into another pack and their kind of politics and what goes on away from the south border. So this is just kind of another viewpoint, and it also gives you some background information and maybe some insight into the drive and motivation of the new character that you're going to be introduced to. Well, one of them. There's a few new characters.
It's interesting with werewolves. There doesn't really seem to be a kind of one way of presenting werewolves. Some of them, it's you kind of become a monster, as an uncontrollable monster. In this one, it definitely looks like it's more on the line of you become actual wolves and you run in a wolf pack.
Yes, they're actually more of a form of a skinwalkers style.
Yeah, a bit more like what I know of the Native American. There you go, past master dancers. Nerium has that Native American feel, does she?
Well, thank you.
Lycanthrope. Is that what they're called? I know they're called lichens. Yeah, right. I mean, I like both. I like, different. We have there's actually I was about to say, like, we had a ton of werewolf books, going around, but now there's still it's a really popular genre. A lot of people like doing this.
I kind of do
obviously
think
a lot of people like
werewolves
reading it.
became a little bit more liked, and people are still kind of a little bit afraid to do the vampires after the whole Twilight thing.
Yeah. There's always a pressure to like reinvent the genre, I think, and I think that's sort of where people go into it. Twilight killed that genre. I don't agree. Out and proud, I love vampire stories. I got no issue with it. I didn't hate Twilight as much as everyone else did, but I understand why it's why it's done what it's done. The whole sparkling boy romance thing. I get it. I liked what's it called for a while? What's that other one? Vampire Diaries. I liked that. For a while until it went crazy. That's okay.
No, it just sounds a little gay.
It's a little gay, but that's okay. Hey, your boy Zach was on did a video today how he likes watching Emily in Paris. So it's like everyone has their thing. Amanda B's with you. As long as I got one.
Everyone has their own flavor of gay.
Did Bancroft just come out? Underworld or bust. See, Snipecom likes Underworld. I don't like Underworld. There's something about it. It just never really hit me. Stop watching shows with your wife. That's the only time I watch shows, Perth. True Blood, Nolan Lockhart. True Blood was great for a while. Yeah, see, I'm not going to give up on vampires and just because of, a few bad movies. Is what it is. I support your transition, Mahashin. Anyway, back to Bonds. There's a bunch of sketch cards here available on this campaign. By the look of it, Kate is a very versatile artiste. Works in a lot of mediums and has a lot of capabilities here. These are great.
As you're mentioning the media, I finally managed to find, after half a year, my Ohuhu markers, and this is the very, very first piece I managed to start. It's so far it's a work in progress.
I think that looks great.
Planning to add some things to it, but I'd like to put it on a campaign at some point.
Yeah, I got a few Copics and I just threw it out. I was like, what? Look, okay, I got my thing that I can do. Probably hates. Hang on. Where is it? Probably hates Big Trouble in Little China. I watched that movie for the first time 6 months ago. Didn't care for it. Wasn't my thing.
No.
That's gonna mean you unsub, but yeah. That's what it is.
It's been a while. That's one of those movies that I haven't seen in probably 20 years. So
I think it's one of those movies that you had to be there at the time.
Yeah.
I don't think it aged particularly well. Citizen Ronan wants me to get kicked. Hyrule Guy chooses. He says I choose Twilight over the Lost Boys. I like the Lost Boys. You like lots of things. It's fine.
You notice he didn't actually deny the accusation.
hey. Moving on. We're talking about this amazing art that's available on the campaign. Now, is all this still available? That's not available. Sold out. Too late, losers. You spent all your time making fun of me.
I'm sorry. We added it as a stretch goal, as a mini print.
Oh, nice. Cool. What's when's that going to unlock?
I think at, I don't know, 15?
Don't know. At some point. You're doing the again, this Steve Lee guy. I don't know who he is. I keep seeing him attached to
some jagoff.
I never know who he is. Here we go. 5,000 exclusive. Actually, let's go up to the top and have a look where we're at too. Hang on. Let me do a refresh.
Oh yeah!
Wow. That if my calculations are correct, and there's a high likelihood that they're not, You're about $14 away from unlocking the first stretch goal. Is there anyone out there? Is there anyone out there? Oh,
Come on,
look
make
who is
Stubby
here.
happy.
Mo Biggs, Hal Mo. He's made it. We were just talking about you earlier, Mo. All good things. Yeah, we are $14 away. Bancroft is the real Mo. I think I could pull that off. Yeah, $14 away from unlocking. If I can get this is a long campaign. Lots of stuff. Exclusive glossy collectible trading cards. The Zeta. What's the Zeta?
The first campaign we had the alpha
Zeta.
card, and basically
Right.
in my werewolves, I do the ranking stuff, So
Yep.
naturally, beta should follow, but I decided that Zeta is more important for this story.
There you go. Glossy trading card. Get on it. Is this the first book in the series? No. There's do you have a catch-up tier for the original?
Yes, it's called Double Howl. There it was.
There it is. Yeah, Kate launched this probably a couple of years ago. To much fanfare. It was people really dug it. Really cool art. We got good reviews. So if you're interested in what you see here, make sure you grab the Double Howl or one of the tiers with the original book in it, so you can get the first. Is this a sequel, or is it just sort of like a side? Or is this like a different story set in the same universe? How would you?
What do you
frame
mean?
it? Like a little bit like the story just flows one into the next.
Yes.
Where is okay, cool.
It's one long story divided into parts.
There you go. Sometimes it's just it's another story set in the same universe.
No.
But okay, this one, no, it is a second one. What does Mo say? Bancroft, the chat is spreading cruel rumors about you being gay. Well, technically, they said you hate Big Trouble in Little China, but like Vampire Diaries. First 5 seasons were good.
All true.
First 5 seasons were good. They were watchable. I enjoyed them. Go watch Magic Mike with Mel. That movie is far better. I don't think even Mel is into the Magic Mike. I don't think. Hostman got the catch-up tier and the regular tier. Excellent.
Awesome. I'd like to also point out that both books and Exiled is also in a form of add-ons, if anybody is interested in that. And I would like to pimp one tier in particular, and that's the Wolf Yourself. I know it's a little bit towards the bottom. It's a little bit more expensive, but there's going to be a custom traditional art according to the backer. So I'm going to draw the backer as a human and their wolf. Then I'm going to scan it, put it in the computer, finish it up, and make it like a personal character sheet.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I apologize. I was also, while I was listening to you, I was also reading Mo's comments. He says, how are there 5 seasons of Big Trouble in Little China? It's a movie. Wait, no, God, no. All right, Mo. It's all right. That's in the past anyway. That show is old. Yeah, so if you want to wolf yourself, if you want Nerium to wolf you, there's 9 left, $170 for that privilege. It looks like you get a lot of stuff. So look at all this stuff you get. I mean, that's actually a bargain. So jump onto that. We're going to scroll back up to the top. Actually, I'll just press that button. I think that does it. There we go. There we go.
There we go.
And you picked up a backer, but it hasn't. Let's just sit here and wait. We'll just sit here quietly. Everyone be quiet. And we'll just wait until Indiegogo decides to update its numbers.
It does a little bit.
What's it doing this? It keeps zooming. That's not me doing that.
You're not a zoomer?
Not a zoomer. Not a groomer, not a zoomer. Come on, Indiegogo. People have been complaining about Indiegogo lately with the numbers.
Yeah, we were like,
look, we were on 72. Now we're on 73, and the number isn't moving.
This is nothing new though. This has been a problem for some time.
I want to claim that we made it to 5,000 on the show, even if visually, it may, don't believe your lying eyes is all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I mean, it's really only a problem for the streamers who want that number to change immediately. But...
I know, right? It's our egos. It's all an ego
We're
game.
there.
Bancroft
We're
will,
there. We crossed
Bancroft will
it.
never take a backseat to masculinity, says Mo Biggs. I didn't know if that's a compliment or an insult, but
that sounds like a
most
backwards, backhanded compliment. A little of both there.
Mo, did you see my stubby? Hold on.
Did you, Mo?
Did you see my stubby, Mo? Look at it. I drank that whole thing. That's for size. There you go. He's like, I hear you were deep throating stubbies. I mean, no, I drank the whole thing though. It's an insult, says Hostman. All right, thank you. All right, let's refresh this thing.
It's there.
Come
It's
on.
there.
Let me get this.
You did it, Stubby.
It's there?
It's there.
We did it. Thank God. All right, excellent. Hail the chat. You guys are so awesome. You have unlocked the glossy trading card, shiny trading card of the Zeta or the Zeta, however it's pronounced. That everyone will be getting. All 73 of you. If you're watching this on the replay, consider backing Bonds the Cursed Child. It's Kate and Red are great people, and great artists and writers and all that fun stuff. And help a egg producer out on her journey.
Oh my God. I just agreed. No.
No, we're not doing that.
I'm not an egg producer.
Us spermies. No, I don't know where I'm going with that. All right. John says, congrats, Katie. Yes, let's just do that.
You.
All right. I think that unfortunately is the end of our hour. I do have to go back to work, even though I'm completely loaded with this VB. I consumed
And
this
sperm.
whole thing. Well, I mean, medically, yes, but not, it was always there.
Right. It's yours. No outside sources.
Exactly. Mo says, everyone says congratulations.
Thank you.
More hours, damn it. Well, there'll be more hours tomorrow. We're going to be helping Phil launch. They're going to launch this thing over on their channel, so be there for that. I think it'll kick off at around 7 p.m. So make sure you are subscribed to the Diaz brothers, and then they'll come over here. We'll keep the party going. Funness will be had. Maybe I'll even have another beer. I'll go crazy. 2 in a week. What do you say about that?
You might even produce some eggs.
If you enjoyed Nerium and Red tonight, Red, are you back streaming? Is this a regular thing, or what's happening over there?
I don't have a schedule yet, but yeah, I've been putting out some goofy potato videos, and we're going to be doing some streams here and there. Yeah.
Nice, excellent. Make sure you are subscribed to Red Gaze, great channel over there. I want to thank Red and Nerium for coming on to hang out with us tonight. But as always, the biggest thank you goes out to the wonderful, the amazing, incredible, spectacular, and ever phenomenal Sexiest Chat and all of CG. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Until then, I hope you have a great one. All right, bye.
Peace.
Individually, we are weak, like a single twig.